Let's let's get started. So the major one that people are talking about is Naira. Naira is most likely probably gonna get hit Friday. It's the obvious one. It's being abused. Puppets abused it first, then Angels abused it. This one's probably gonna get hit. I'm probably seeing it get hit to one. I don't think it's gonna be an outright ban, but obviously, if you played the card game, you know this egg's a problem. It's a problem. What attacking? Trash the bottom, top or bottom security, gain one memory. Amazing synergy. Amazing synergy. Let's look at the synergy we have here. It synergizes with BT25 Angemon, synergizes with uh, also level 5 BT25 Magna Angemon. So much synergy. And when these guys are trashed, you can play a level 4 lore. Angel RTS trade. Extending plays, combos, all that good jashes, and DNA into Shakak. So, where's Shakak at? I don't think this guy. I mean, we can throw him on there. I don't think this guy's gonna get hit. They already hit the BT. I don't think this guy gets hit. They already hit the BT 20. What was it? 22 one or 23 one? I don't think this guy gets hit. I don't think this guy gets hit. Sorry, Aaron. Your mastermind egg. Yeah, bro. Nairamon's gotta go. I think they hit this to one. It solves the problem of gaining one more memory, one extra memory to the OTK. It solves the problem of the people extending plays, and when you DNA, it resets say play. It resets the play so they gain two. So I think they hit the egg and they don't bother hitting the BT25 Shikaku. So yeah. Next. Um, and we got these two pulled up, or these three pulled up, I should say. Um, but in my opinion, they won't hit brand new cards that just came out. We're talking about Onibi, Susano, and Shishi. They're not gonna hit these cards. People on the internet been talking about it. Twitter. If you're part of the Digimon TCG Twitter, if you get those posts and everything, people have been talking about it. They don't touch Onibi, they don't touch Shishi, and they're not going to touch Sano. They're too new for them to get touched. Um, and yeah, that's what I think. The set just came out, and it's still making the money, so they wouldn't touch these cards right away. Um, Also, reminder: Susanomon is doing nothing wrong. It's the egg. It's the egg that's wrong here. This egg is broken. Uh, I get it, but them hitting the egg right now is not gonna happen. Now, if we get a second Toho Braze egg, which which may be coming, then yeah, I see only be going to one in the future, but not right now. No, as of Friday, no, it's not gonna go down to one. This is a special case. We'll go back to this one. Bind Red Trigger. Bind Red Trigger. I see this card. I actually see this card getting hit to one. I see it. Beelstar is, although so far in the last two, what was it, the last two or three regionals, it hasn't topped, or it topped, but it didn't win it. Um, I do see them hitting this card to one because it doesn't interact with security at all. They can cast this card for free 2 to 3 times, and then Beelstar X will pitch two of her sources and then trash the other security, and then you literally swing for game when attacking. So you can literally trash security 2 to 3, maybe 4 times before you actually swing, which is insane. I think they do hit Bind Red Trigger. Um, And I think that's my little opinion on that. You know, I think they do hit Bind Red Trigger, and the reason why I say they hit Bind Red Trigger. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I have it here. No, that's that. That's that. And the reason why I think they hit Bind Red Trigger is because either later this year or next year, beginning of next year, they have a new dual card to sell us, and that's the Gundramon dual card. If you don't know what the dual card does, I'll pull it up here for you in a little bit. So, did you want TCG? Yeah, because these guys got the English version. Gundra. Schwimmer. I think I butchered that. But this card, the reason why I think they hit Bind Red Trigger is because of this card right here. They want to sell new dual cards. Hit Bind Red Trigger, you make room for this card to be ran. And this card is good. The option effect, main, de-evo 3 of your opponent's Digimon, so it can de-evo 3 across the board, 3 targets. And then you may place 1 3 Musketeer trait card from your hand or trash as any of your Digimon's Bomb Digivolution cards. And then you would Arch Digivolve, reveal top 6, it's a search, and then you may play or use cost 6 or lower 3 Musketeer text card without paying the cost. Return them to the rest of the bottom of the deck. Second, when Digivolving, when attacking, by trashing up to 3 Musketeer text cards from any of Digimon's individual cards. For each one trash, delete one of your opponent's play costs 7 or lower Digimon. So this is a really good card. Fun fact, he's a Titan. That's funny. And yeah, I think they hit Bind Red Trigger to make room for this card. I really think they do. This is a really good defensive card. Reboot Blocker Fragment 3. It does one up the Gundra. And I think they might hit Bind Red Trigger to make room for this card. I think this comes out, what, end of this year, next year? So, pretty curious what you guys think about that. But I honestly think they, I think they do hit Bind Red Trigger. I think they put this card to 1 to make room for the new Gundra. All right, so now let's get to Dan Kanayuki. If there is a Time Stranger card they hit, it would probably be this. But there's a dilemma. I have. This is your for BT24. This is one of the premier cards that sells BT24 even right now. Yeah, you can hit it because we're getting a new Kana. You are getting a new Kana technically. I think it's here, right? They got it right. Okay, yeah, they got it. We're getting a new Kana that does the same thing at the end of the month, beginning of September. I can see them hitting it, but at the same time, I don't think they hit it because it would hurt the sale for this, which, spoiler alert, it's getting reprinted. So, say what you want about it. Dan and Kana, I see them hitting it, but at the same time, if you're trying to push a product, you don't want to hit cards in said product. That hurts your sales. And we know Bandai's all about the money. We've seen them bring back Galgo, Sunrise Buster, put them off the ban list to help push sales for Dual Revolution. So I think Dan and Kana doesn't get hit. I think it doesn't get hit. Restricted to 1, but I don't think they touch the card. Because they got to sell this. They have to sell this product. This product is coming, either end of this year or beginning of next year. So I don't think they touch the card. I really don't think they touch it because it hurts sales. And this is a nice foil. Hey, all the arts are expensive. I might have an Altar around here somewhere, but Altars are expensive. SP is expensive. I think they don't touch this card. I really don't think they touch this card. Um, but this would be my banlist prediction. Nairo for sure getting hit to one. Buying Red Sugar for sure getting hit to one. Onibi, Shishi, Shaku, Susano, I don't think get touched at all. Dan and Yuki, maybe, but with them pushing product out, I don't think they touch this either. Also, this is your BT24 seller. This is the reason why you buy BT24 the box is to pull Dan and Kana Yuki. Um, so again, I think they hit Naira. I think they hit Buying Red Sugar. And the reason why they hit Buying Red Sugar is to push the new dual card, Gunter dual card. So people want to ban Alter S. Alter S, yeah, I can see Alter S getting hit. I can see Alter S getting hit. Yeah, I can see this card getting hit, but I think they don't touch it. Bandai loves their Omnimon. They love their Omnimons. Bandai loves their Omnimons. And we're always getting a new, and it's seemingly we're always getting an Omnimon. Every other set or every two sets is a new Omnimon. And they haven't touched any of the Omnimons ever. I think Ultra S goes by unscathed. I really do. I really think Ultra S goes by unscathed. I don't think they touched this card. And it's not really doing anything. Yeah, it topped what? It won what, two or three, and then it topped the rest. So I don't see this really being a problem. And they don't touch their poster boy. They don't touch Omnimon. Omnimon card game. That's why they call it that. That's why they call it the Omnimon card game, right? Greymon card game. Oh, speaking of Greymon, we're gonna get to it. Speaking of Greymon, we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to Greymon. So now let's talk about cards that can be unrestricted. Let's talk about the cards that can be unrestricted in the meta so far. So, what I actually see if Bandai unrestricts, we saw with the last list, they will. If Bandai unrestricts, I think these are the ones they would unrestrict. Let's start with the BT2 Gobblemon. I think this card gets unrestricted. Doesn't really do anything. Doesn't really. What would this card affect right now in the meta? That's what you have to think about. What would this card affect right now, currently in the meta? And it doesn't do anything. Geo Gray, I actually see this Geo Gray coming back. Hell, they gave us back Sunrise Buster. I see this Geo Gray coming back. Honestly. Now, would people actually play it if it came back? I could see this Geo Gray getting played at least two. I mean, you already run, what, 9 to 10 Marcuses in the deck? Every time you hit security and Shine Greymon, you give them 2 Marcuses. That's what happens with me. So I think Geo Gray comes back. I really want Scatter Mode to come back and Icemon to come back just because they need to come back. They wouldn't do anything in the meta. Now you might say Belfa. It accelerates Belfa, but I mean 4 DP on deletion, draw 3, trash 2. That's pretty much jamming because it never dies in security. So y'all know what it is. I hope they don't touch Bree Break. I know people like Epos also unrestrict Greymon X. Yeah, they're not touching Bree Break. Bree Breaks they're promoting Beat Break really well. So even though the anime is getting ready to end this month or beginning of next month, they're not touching Beat Break. They're not touching Beat Break at all. I don't see them hitting Beat Break. Same thing with this Icemon. If there's multiple scatter modes, it gets +2. This card doesn't do anything. Now, let's talk about it, fellas. Let's talk about it because I have it here. Argomon. I think Argomon. If there's any Digi Absorption card, I think Argomon comes back at 4. I could be coping. Argomon sucks, but you can use this in Ceres Bacchus and go crazy with it. So maybe not, but I think Argomon would be awesome to come back. Unrestrict Nume X. They're not touching that shit. We're gonna get to the X antibodies. We're gonna get to the X antibodies. Dual Gray. I so hardly believe. I think Dual Gray might come off this list. I think Dual Gray comes back. Big Body Alpha. Big Body Alpha. Remember, BT27 and BT28 are back-to-back X antibody sets. I want y'all to remember that. I see this card coming back. And the reason why I see this card coming back is because of this card. It's because of this card. I see that card coming back, right? I can see this card coming back because of this card right here. We have it. It's literally AGO Choose Holy. It's a better version of this card. AGO Choose Holy, which we're getting end of the month, beginning of September, is a better version of this card. Minus the set +1. I wholeheartedly believe, I think this Dual Gray comes back. I see this Dual Gray coming back for Alpha. And because the next two sets are X Antibody and Royal Knights set in October, I think this Dual Gray comes back for Alpha, and Alphamon can be somewhat back at full power or back at its OTK potential. I see Dual Gray coming off. I really do. Because they just gave us AGO Choose Holy. It literally does the same thing, but better. Also, last I want to talk about is Reinforced Memory Boost. Reveal top 2. Add 1 to hand, place 1 face down. Security. Delay, gain 3. I see this card coming back. Now you might be saying, why would I give my opponent 6? Well, Homerus is running around. Why not give him 6? I see this card coming back for TS Angels. And then that would make the Naira hit a little bit more like, okay, they hit this card, they give us this back. Hard slam for 6, reveal. Put the damn Angemon on top of security anyway. Huh? You get it? Y'all get it? Y'all get it, right? Y'all get it? Tell me y'all get that, right? I know y'all in chat. Stop being shy. That's the reason why I got y'all here. To talk about it. You know what I'm saying? But hey, is what it is. Is what it is. But yeah, that is my, for the most part, that's my ban list prediction. I think granted, it could be too many cards, but I am coping. I wholeheartedly believe Dual Gray comes off. We get the Gobble back. Maybe Geo Gray. And you can say whatever to the rest. But I think Dual Gray comes back. This comes back. Geo Gray comes back. Say whatever to the rest. Naira gets hit. Bind Red Trigger gets hit. They're not touching the rest. And this one's a maybe, but I don't think they touch it because of product. And let's talk about the elephant in the room. Because I want him to come back. I want him to come back. So I want him to come back so bad. I want him to come back, but I don't think we get it. I don't think we get it. Let's talk about Greymon X. If a deck can play an option for free, that's a no-no. Reinforcing is not for free. You gotta pay 6. 6 costs. That bad boy, 6 costs. They ain't for free. But let's talk about the FMM. Alright, Greymon X. Let's talk about the Greymon X Luma. A lot of people are saying, Greymon X, come back. Greymon X, come back. Hell, I want one more run with my Black War Greymon X. I want one more run with Black War Greymon. Trust me, I do. We gotta kill these kids, man. Kids gotta die. Kids gotta die. We gotta kill Dan and Kana. Dan, Yuki, Kana. We gotta kill the homie. We gotta kill homies. We gotta kill homies. I want to kill these Tamers. These Tamers are problematic for Time Stranger. If Black War Grey X comes back somewhat at full power, it checks Time Stranger decks, in my opinion. That's in my opinion. But the reason why I want this card to come back, but the reason why the card doesn't come back is because the X Antibody sets. They gotta push. They gotta push the new gimmick, which is dual cards. They gotta push that gimmick because of the new X antibody sets. Um, BT27 and BT28. I think Greymon X stays restricted to one. I think Greymon X stays restricted to one because they have to push the new gimmick, which is dual cards, and they're retraining all the X antibodies anyway. They're retraining them anyway. Do you think it'll be bait and switch and will mostly be unbans instead? I mean, Bandai's they've thrown a monkey wrench before. It's possible. It's possible. They could have banned Dual Gray. They could have banned Argo because it doesn't do anything. They can finally get the scatter modes out of jail. I can see it. Oh, and another thing, they were talking about Mad Leo. I don't think they touched Mad Leo. I didn't put it up here, but I don't think they touched Mad Leo. It's a silly loop deck that hasn't performed. The deck hasn't performed. So the Mad Leo dog loop, whatever, they're not touching that card. But it could be an unrestriction, like you said, boss. It could be an unrestriction. They could just let cards out of jail. I would love to see Greymon X out of jail, but I'm probably not gonna get it. I would love to see all Greymon X out of jail. I would love to have one more run in the year 2026 with my Black War Great deck, so I can kill this little girl. I can kill her. Kill this little girl, dude. Oh my god, she's annoying. Oh man. But yeah, that is the Banlist talk, man. BT27 coming out next year. BT28 also coming out, man. Hey, what a time to be alive. X Antibody is here. So yeah. X Antibody retrains. Be on the lookout for them. And with that, let's start some DCG. Yo, let's go. Wait, what the fuck is this? Oh my god. Oh my god. People want to fucking troll me. I know the ban list is Friday, motherfuckers. Shut the fuck up. God damn, motherfuckers. Being stupid. Alright. Alright, let's move to the DCGO real quick.